mentioned, this is our national sports league, and welcome back to our running video. So I am joined with a special guest here, the Cowboys here, for the touchdown to NRL Premiership for a final preview between the North Queensland Cowboys and the Parramatta Eels here at Country Bank Stadium here. And before we introduce to our special guest here tonight, guys, if you're brand new to this channel, please like and subscribe to this channel for more live content in the near future. And make sure to hit the little subscribe button. Right. After that, we're going to introduce our special guest here. Hey, Liam, how are you going, mate?
Yeah, I'm going pretty good. Yourself?
Yeah, going very good, mate. Just really keen and just I'm just really pumped for this grand final. And all right. So we're going to go through our team list here. So would you mind pulling out your team list first, mate?
Yeah. So first we got Scott Drinkwater at the back, really solid this year. I mean, what a year he's had. 25 try assists. How amazing. Scotty Drinkwater, he's a gun player, and he's finally getting the credit he deserves. On the wings we got Felt and Murray Tuolagi, and those two have been absolutely outstanding this year. In particular, Tuolagi getting his first Origin appearance. He's just been incredible in all aspects. And then the centers, we got Valentine Holmes and Peter Hiku. Now, Peter Hiku's fixed our defense in the centers. I mean, that's why we signed him, and he's done even more than we asked him to. And Val Holmes, I can't speak highly enough of him. He's been close to the best center in the league this year. He's just so explosive there, especially on the front foot. And the next man, Tom Dearden, what a role he's had, especially with Holmes, Nanai on that left-hand edge. No, it's Gilbert, sorry. Gilbert, Tuolagi, and Holmes on that edge. He's just directed that edge to perfection. And he's running around Townsend too. He's also been popping up on the right. Like Drinkwater, Townsend, and Dearden have been really good together, or picking apart the defense. And Townsend is our next player, kicking to corners, just doing what he's supposed to be, keeping the boys calm. Been a really good captain for us with Tom Lolo alongside him. Like his leadership, it's just incredible. Like I don't know what to say.
Inspirational. Just a lot of people just doubted him that he was just going to be a flop signing, but I thought he was going to be absolutely just gain. Just bring confidence there to Jason Russell, takes a while. Alongside with Tom Dearden, and he's been doing that as well. Just amazing from him as well.
Yeah, Townsend's done an amazing job. Our forward pack on now. We've got Jordan McLean at prop with Ruben Cotter. What a year for Ruben Cotter. I mean, everybody that knows me knows I love Ruben Cotter. He's had an amazing year. I predicted at the start of the year he'd play Origin. Look what he's done. I mean, he's played absolutely incredible. He's ran for over 100 meters most games. His defense, though, is the main part of him. He's turning into a Cameron Murray / Isaiah Yo. He's just running so hard. He's an absolute workhorse. Makes like 40 tackles every game at a minimum. It's just a standard for him. And he's one of the hardest workers on our team. It's just I think in the finals week 1, he ran for 180 meters odd, and he made like 63 tackles? I think it was something like that.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, it was absolutely workhorse. Yeah, well said there. Yeah.
And McLean, he's been really good this year too. He's taken his form to a new level ever since this is his best year up north. I think that maybe if we can, we'll probably try and re-sign him on a shorter deal. Because I don't think I'd pay him because he's on 800K at the moment. And we need to pay Nanai and some of the younger players. So we're gonna need to pay some other players. But if we can cut him down to like 500, 400K, I think that's reasonable for us. And he'll really benefit from it staying around. He's a real workhorse for us too. I think it would be nice to keep him around, but I don't know if he will. Yeah, Cotter made 60 tackles. What a beast. And then so we've got Reece Robson at hooker. I mean, he's just work around the ruck. He's absolutely incredible this year. He's play and passing and he just runs when no one expects it. He's just absolutely explosive out of dummy half too. Like when I see him run, I don't think there's many players that are more explosive out of dummy half than he is. He's just it's incredible. Like he's really fast off the mark too, which is what you want for a hooker. So that's what I like about him. And then the second rowers, we've got Tom Gilbert and Jeremiah Nano. I'm not sure if Gilbert will start. I'm not sure if Gilbert will start this week, but still he's played really well. I think he probably will start because he's got because he can move to the middle. Because I'll probably put Luch on and then they'll take off Gilbert, and then when they need Gilbert, because they had Luciano there, they'd be able to go to start there. That would mean they take Gilbert, they'd put Gilbert on the edge, Luch would come off, but when you want to bring Luch back on, you don't really have a place to bring Luch back on because you have to bring Gilbert back off, and then you have to bring Gilbert back on. So I think that's why Gilbert will start, just to try and so he can move back to the middle. And then, yeah, but Nanai, what a gun he's been. I mean, he's electrified this competition. If I'm being honest, so like Nanai took a while to really get there. People are saying that he's been there all year. He really hasn't. I think it took him at least 10 rounds to really. I think about round 10 was about when I saw him. Okay, this is him now. He's coming into his own. But like what round was it? I think it was round. I remember going to a Canberra v Cowboys game, round 6. This game against Canberra, he was just awful. He had an awful game, and it was just like I was getting really mad at him because there was just some very stupid rookie mistakes. And then I was like, I honestly thought we could have dropped him to reserve grade if he was on a lot of money if he was on a longer contract, but we couldn't drop him because he was under contract negotiations. But what a gun he's turned out to be. He's absolutely killing it for us at the moment. And hasn't he broke the season record for tries? I'm pretty sure he did.
Yes, he was try scoring
for a forward.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
17 tries. That's amazing.
It's just insane. Wow.
Yeah, and then so at lock we've got Jason Tamalolo. I think he has to play really well if we want to win. I mean, it's his type of game. He'll just run hard. It's his type of game. He'll just run hard, straight into the line, get a quick play of the ball, let Townsend kick on the last, do all that. He'll just do all the hard stuff for us. But something that is good for him, we had a week off. Because if we didn't have a week off after that Cronulla game, Tamalolo and Cotter would have had to play up after playing like almost the whole match, which would have been absolutely tiring on their bodies. So it was a good thing we got a week off. And yes, Tamalolo, I think he'll really just pump it out. He'll just go basically the whole match. Maybe get a 10-minute break. Other than that, I think he'll have to stay on the whole match. Parramatta are just going to be too close to take him off. And then on the bench, we've got Hammer.
Yeah.
Hammer there. I think he'll come on. I don't know where Hammer even comes on. Like, I don't see a spot where I can go, okay, Hammer, you're coming on. Unless an injury to the backline happens, I don't think he will come on. I just don't see a place where he's just like, where he'll be able to get subbed on. I think Hammer's just going to sit on the bench. The only place I can maybe see him coming on is in the middle. That is the only place I could maybe see. If they're chasing points, maybe he comes on the middle. But I don't know if that would happen. And then so they got Luciano, Cohen Hess, and Griffin Neem as the middle forwards. Luciano, we already discussed. What a mid-season transfer, going from the Wooden Spooners to a club 80 minutes away from a grand final. He's done amazing stuff for us. Influential in doing it in this last 9 to 10 weeks. And then Cohen Hess. He's played pretty well this year. He's had injuries that have really niggled him a bit. I don't think he's played amazing, but I don't think he's played bad anyway. But yeah, it certainly hasn't been his best year. I think he'll make an impact off the bench though. 20, 30 minutes. He would play hard, run hard. Something I don't understand though is why we are playing Griffin Neem. I don't know why we're not playing Jermaine Tenora-Brown. In every single game I've seen the Cowboys play the both of them, Tenora-Brown has looked 10 times better. I don't know why they're not playing Tenora-Brown, but Neem will probably come on for 20 minutes. It may be just because Tenora-Brown doesn't want to play like 20 minutes. He'd rather be a big play more minutes. Yeah, but that's it for my Cowboys preview.
Yeah, Jermaine Tenora-Brown there for the 80 minute. Yeah. All right, so go. Actually, I do want to ask you a question before I move on to before I name up my team here. Do you see Jason Tomorrow knocking out maybe Mason Moses?
I don't know if he will. I mean, Tom Lawler's a big hitter, but if someone was going to knock out Mitchell Moses, I think it would probably be I don't know. I feel like Tom Gilbert may do that. I don't know. I just have a feeling Tom Gilbert may just smash him.
I can see please. Anyways, I'm going to name my side now for the Parramatta Eels. Okay, so our skipper, Clinton Gusson, can go forward there, go fullback there. On the wings, we have Mikey Seaball, and we have Will Blake, the guy himself. And in the centres, we have Will Pensini and Tom Overcheck facing against the other club. Also playing at there's a contract as well against some club. And in the half there we have Dilbert, aka Dylan Brown, the second best 5'8" in the game right now. Second with his sexy step work in that. Mason Moses, a line saviour, one of the best halfbacks in that. Potentially, maybe he has massively improved from last season with his kicking game, also with his as well, and especially with his change of direction of speed as well shown last week. It's just really unpredictable stuff on what he can actually do with his speed, especially when he gets spotted. It's just absolutely just dangerous and just scary as well. And that's something that the Cowboys Mills really need to show him down as well. As you mentioned, Tom Gilbert needs to get on with him. So hopefully we can be much more fast paced and just play patiently with his pass as well. Hopefully after that. But anyways, move on with the ball pack. Rick Gillard there on a prop there, and there's a hooker there who was, and I wish he was going to be in the Queensland Roger camp for this year, unfortunately didn't. Rick Marnie, he will be going to our top rivals for next season. So our vice captain for the season is Junior Butler. And in the second rows there is the Lane trade. Sean Lane, he has been one of the most best second rows there for the season there. With the combination there with Dylan Brown, also with Gutherson, Mitchell Moses, you name it, he has improved a lot from last season, especially being overly criticised, for nothing from the last season, and just getting us great off its way. I would say he has been off from knowing what especially Jim Butler as well, since Butler has been not at his level as what he was from the last season, and you could say he has been a little bit disappointing. I wouldn't say massively disappointed for Jim Butler. Expect him to do as a vice captain as well. But Jim Butler, last week has been pretty big with his of his night, and he has actually ran a little bit over 200 run meters for the season a couple of times as well. So hopefully he can support a little points in that as well. And obviously we've got Zach probably as well. Another second role, another forward that has been, not at the level as where it was there from last year. I still reckon he does have those run meters there for himself as well, and obviously that the strength as well. And also getting those tackles there as well. And also we've got Ryan Mason. He used to play in the second rows there for most of the time there from last year. But mostly, man, this year Ryan Mason has been an absolute inspiration for us. Look, and he's been getting those spaces there, as well. I read mine as well. Giving that space there as well against Penrith, and some other teams as well. Yeah, he can, do a lot of things as well. When it's like, he can, offload. He can have the great footsteps as well. The great. Remedies there as well, and just he can just offer a lot there. And he can be very comparable there to Yeo and also Karen Murray there, in my opinion. And I know that's a bit of a wild call there, but he has improved a lot. On his play there as well. Alongside with Marshall as well. But enough of that. We're going to move on onto the bench. The most happiest change, finally, Ralph has put Bryce Cartwright as our utility. So Bryce Cartwright was being dropped there for a couple of times there in the last couple of weeks, and a lot of Parramatta fans have been criticising him, for Ralph not picking Bryce Cartwright there in the bench there as well, or even starting. But he can be such a great player there, as a decom player with a reminder as well, and him a reminder, Monica coming off Dominic there as well, showing support play, to cover it there can really be dangerous there as well, and if there's another combination there, especially with minus players there. With another great player, watch out with Money and Ross Curry, because these two players are going to be absolutely just dangerous. Although Ross Curry can be a very unpredictable sometimes. He can have these great games, but he can also make a lot of errors there and just do absolutely just stuff forward this and that. But I'm expecting him to put a lot of unexpected surprises there in the fullback, and all I'm going to say there to the Cowboys fans there, watch out for him, man. He's going to be absolutely surprising there first match. So Jacob Arthur, which a lot of people are kind of questioning him why he's there and why Nathan Brown, isn't there. I can see why Nathan Brown, he can be on the bench. He can make some sort of impact at the man as well. But Nathan Brown, hasn't been on the best form lately. But I mean, you got to put Jacob Arthur there as well, especially, if I mention Moses does get knocked out live, but doesn't end up with another injury in that as well. He has been there for an anniversary, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, last week I thought he did a job. He put in those crossball kicks. Even though he didn't really do that much, he didn't really get to play those much minutes. To be fair, but I think he'll still do the job. But I do understand the pressure people are worrying him as well as for his concern on what he can actually repeat on what those actually. But yeah, that's why I wrote for you. But anyways, move on to Vizier, who has actually been pretty good for us there in first week one. He's been making those great post contaminants as well. Those a couple of offers on that. Last year his form wasn't the greatest. I wasn't really the biggest fan of him with his defense as well. But I thought he, this week, his attacking obviously. His defense has been improving quite impressively as well, and it's going to be sad, for him to go to the Sharks there next year, and I think he'll be pretty good there, against those press companies and get on there for a couple more minutes. And Rusty Corey, he's about to just a bit mixed, I'll say, he can, he can have those high runs as well. But he can also sometimes not really get those hit ups there as well as what you expected. Almost always, last year, he has been pretty good there in the centres, but maybe he can play a couple of positions there. In the sense there as well, but I think he will do the job there as well. He did score a pretty good try that set up there with Mike Steve there as well, from the edge there as well, and what try that was, but hopefully he can show much more variety, and not in the forwards there, but also in the sense as well, mix up there for a bit and just be a little bit faster as well, which would be a massive impact there for us. And and obviously we've got Mackie Hesse, Victoria. And to be fair, I would love Nathan Brown to be there to be quite fair. I think his runs there, much more impactful. That's what Mackie Hesse McIntyre does. Mackie Hesse McIntyre, in my opinion, has done nothing special. All he shows no variety. He barely even makes many post quick on as well. He has made a lot of silly errors there for us there throughout last week, and I reckon that it's quite questionable that he's playing a guy who just doesn't deliver any for us throughout the forward pack there, over a player who actually does make much more play runs than what just absolute nobody does. And sorry to be a bit slated there, but that's my little rant there on Mackie Hesse McIntyre. And I'm pretty sure everyone knows from last week's preview on how I felt, him starting as a utility. But hopefully, bench there can show much more impact there, compared to last week. All right, so obviously these two teams, going back, head to head. We have obviously met in 2005 Corey Fong at ANZ Stadium, and obviously that was when you guys have been us by 29 points to nil, if I'm correct or not.
Yeah,
Right?
I hope not.
Yeah, and obviously, you guys beat us back in 2017 semi, and that we did actually came back there with that genius try there, but it was a bit too late there, obviously with that classy, try time from there by Michael Morgan's that transition which is absolutely just amazing, especially with Tony with Minnesota as well, and with the Cowboys and and obviously you guys did defeat us there, without JT, right? Was it without JT? Because he was
Yeah, it was about JT. Yeah.
and we actually did actually defeat you guys at 1,400 miles that's my stadium. Without JT, it was 26.6, and yeah, this is gonna be a pleasant time for you guys at Queensland Country Bank Stadium. Obviously, without JT, but our history, as what I said, is not the best against you guys. But it's going to be much more tougher going away because I have heard rumours and some people's, perspective or view on this, on what they predict. They think that the Eels, performance is going to be similar to what was at TR Stadium. And what I'm saying is that they're saying that it could be pretty much human, and that, which I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure it is a bit of like the Townsville, and yeah, but we did play pretty well with it in the community that limit to our staying, but yeah, do you think what would I say? Yeah, what's your biggest key play factor coming into this match, and why should we watch out for him?
Yeah, the biggest factor for me in this game is whether we can go up the middle strong. If we can barge for the middle, I mean, that's all we've got to do, and then we've got to get those quick play the balls and out to the left and right side, and out to our weapons. You gotta, and as Todd Payton always says, win the game early. You gotta score the points late. That's our tactic. It's our motto. We win the game early, score the points late. It's just getting through the sets early on, and then kicking the corners, and the points will come late.
Yeah, I think for us, right, the reason why I see, Bryce Curry coming in as I usually going back to him, right? Barath said last week in the press conference saying that if you have and high agenda for us, you're not going to break this a group. And what he means by that is that that he's putting everything on the line, and he knows that he needs to start right there because he knows that he sees some potential as well. But I think he just doesn't give him the time. And Bradford does have a little history there. Not giving many youngsters there much of a chance as well. I mean, he kept on putting some there as well, but didn't really start dig over there. But sorry going off a bit off topic there, but a key factor at play here is Romani. The Cowboys defense. We need to know that we're coming. Not only we're going up playing against the Cowboys. Knowing that we have a bad history in the past, but we're also playing against one of the top best defensive teams in the comp, which this is where it's a really good test for us. I think we didn't really get tested that highly pressured against Canberra. Yes, I had some good sets there with one in there, but obviously our attacking, our defense, has been proving that. But I reckon Reed Marnie right. He really needs to have those great players as well. We really need to get those good offers there as well. When Mustard, he's getting us great hits as well, getting us this great field position as well, and just a play ball there to Jim Butler, and this is when Butler really, and I hope that he starts throwing out some great offers as well, maybe to throw Madison as well, when we just create a big open space as well, and just it really starts to open up there for him, especially with numbers there with Gavson, and with Dylan Brown and obviously Sean Lane or Pacific Lee, name it, and and money can really open up space there, for that, but it's just can't always give it to our forwards and just give up to your pass, hit up, your pass, hit up. And I thought Marnie was kind of slow with that, last week, just giving up, giving us forwards that those hit ups there as well, which didn't really break it through there for us there, or to really get that right time there, to really now it's time to get that one up. To see if I just break away there, and when he just breaks through there, he'll put him probably there, for Gutherson out of those there as well. If we need some players as well. Also, mention Moses really needs to step up this game as well. I reckon that there's a lot of pressure there as well, and a lot of expectations with his bum kicks, with his points as well. And I think that we really need to, and I think with his pressure kicks, I think he really needs to put it down there pretty much deep as well. But obviously, Dylan Brown also really needs to get into that step work there as well, and to really get into those great passes there as well. Also with Sean Lane and obviously with Gutherson there as well, and he can really put it into those great rubber kicks there as well, also Moses, and just to get into those crossfield kicks there as well. Mostly just please kick a crossfield there to see if I not want to play, because I also reckon you guys really need to, with our talent set there, I reckon you guys really need to crossfield there to want to play there if you ever have a chance to really get into those easy really points there to really expose that defense quite badly there, and to really get that momentum there quite good. And that's pretty much all I want to say here. That for my team, and what's next? Okay, we'll go through our tips here, because I think we talked a bit too much, so I don't want to go on here for too long. All right, so quickly, what's tips there for this match? Please tell me your first try scorer, half-time scorer, man of the match, and obviously your top try scorer, try assist, and obviously making one running means that obviously your full-time scorer for your tips for your big winner.
So my tip is, the first try scorer, I think Peter Hickey will score first. And then I think my anytime try scorer, I think I'll I think Murray Tuilagi will get over. I think he'll be the one from our left side to score. I think our anytime try assist will be Tom Dearden. And then I think Full-time score, I think it'll be 20 points to the Cowboys to 18 to Parramatta.
Okay. Yeah. So my first choice scorer there will be. Who was it again? It was. Let me just go back to tipsy actually. Just wait a moment. No, I'm sorry, mate. All right. What was my first choice scorer? It was. Oh yeah. I'll see. To my check. Actually try to throw a long pass. I see him actually trying to catch when his defense there, wide open there, and I think he'll find that space there to run back there, and he'll go for the first score there. And my first score there will be the Eels 12 points to 6, and I've got a reminder for my match. My special there, interim try scorer there will be Scott Drinkwater. There, I do see him actually score there in the first half there. Wanting to get 2 tries here, and Sean Lane, the late training to run more than 150 metres. My full-time score there, I see Parramatta scored 1 try in the second half there with Rick May there and Mitch was penalty goal. But I do see the Cowboys gain, trying to get the late scare in there, and I do see us just holding on here by 8 points. I'm going to say that the Premiers here, my team are going to win by 20 points to 12, and I think we're going to advance into the grand final with South Sydney with my tip there. But yeah, anyways, Liam, is there any other questions that you want to fit in before we wrap things up here?
I think we covered it all.
Yeah, all right. We're going to wrap things up here. All right, lads, that's going to be it for the North Coast Cowboys versus Premiers preliminary final preview here. If you guys have if you guys have enjoyed this preview here, please like and subscribe to the channel for more live content in the near future. And lads, we're going to get on here. We're going to get out of here right now, and enjoy your public holiday for tomorrow. I will because my back is actually just fucked. But anyways, that's gonna be it. So this has been Nas Forsai here, and Liam, and hello.
Yeah.
And Link Cowboys here, and peace. See you everyone. Have a good night. So let's go Parramatta.